In fact, they used to call me Mr. Solution. I don't believe there is no answer to any question. I have never turned my student back. We use the resources around. I'm happy to see their faces here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much. Yes, we do a lot in teaching. And what do you request? Teaching ethics, I won't bother you to read all those things. If you need the material will send to you. I want to raise some fundamental ethical questions. What ought a man to do? And what ought a man not to do? 2, how does a man know what ought to do and what ought not to do? 3, why must a man do what he believes right and avoid what he believes wrong? They are ethical questions, but these are like 4-way tests of the Rotarians. Is it the truth? Is it right? Will it be justified if I do it? What will be the outcome? We ask these questions. And when a person comes to us in class, what do? We take that person as a raw material, we apply the resources, and then we come out with what we call finished product for the society to use. It's a process. It's not a one-day affair. Generally, ethics asks questions and answers them. The meaning is that all these questions are equally applicable to teaching in sequence as we have said it above. What are teachers expected to do and what are they not expected to do as professionals? How good are what teachers do? How valuable? How will teachers know or determine what is good or bad when they are on duty? Why must teachers do those things which are bad, doubtful, and unjustifiable? What are the sanctions that we have as a society facing the teacher for doing the opposite of what he's supposed to do? Needs to be evaluated. We need to reevaluate what we do as a teachers' union. I worked in the country before abroad. I was trying to do a lot. As a dean of faculty in Uganda, I was given opportunity to bring change into the system. So I was looking for a staff room where I would put my teachers at higher level. And I was not succeeding in 2 years. They would not just sit in one place. So I went to one of the senior members of staff. I said, please, I've been having difficulties. He said, you are from Nigeria. Yeah, we don't have teachers' union. You're on your own. Hello, somebody. Because there is no teachers' union, nobody fights for another. Everybody is on maybe 3 months contract, 6 months contract. After your contract is done, you begin from zero. Thank God we have a teachers' union. Not only that, teachers union that can negotiate salaries. These people, once you finish your 2 hours here, you move to another university to go and live for another 2 hours. No stable income. So when you impoverish the teachers, you impoverish the community, you impoverish the grassroots. Most of the people live in the grassroots. It becomes national poverty. So when we say we are still performing low here, there are people who are not even in the journey at all. They have not started the race. My boss here will tell us how far we have traveled in the area of professionalizing teaching. As I round up, how do we reevaluate the system? We begin with the national policy on education. It expressed the fact that educational development is determined by the quality of teachers available to the educational system. The nation relies on the education to develop its technology, its culture, its resources, land, marine, physical, esoteric, cultural, spiritual. If the educational system is sick, that means the teaching system is not all right. And if the educational system does not promote the interests of teachers, we are not regenerating and refiring, we are not remodifying, and we are not transforming. Then as a nation, we are going down. We are not ready for the journey ahead. So what are the principles that guide the processes of education, training, and employment for teachers? And what are the activities of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, and by extension, the Teachers Registration Council, TRCN, of Nigeria? Here, my brother is here, my professor is here. We do more justice to that. Now, we are reevaluating. How many teachers are now in employment and they are familiar with the content of the national policy on education? In fact, most teachers don't know that there is a national policy on education. And if they know, they have not read. Professor Pai Obanya, our great mentor, said something somewhere. He said, Nigeria cannot continue to teach without teachers. Teaching without teachers. Then we produce idiots, like my provost has just said. We have a lot that the teaching profession wants to offer the society as elsewhere. In most countries that we have visited, teachers are put in the high pedestal. America pays its teachers very well. Teaching profession is highly rewarded in China and in the UK, Australia, Russia, all these, India, they pay their teachers well. We are waiting for that time when Nigeria will fulfill its own promise. How interested is the teacher in the job of teaching? Don't put yourself low. If you sell yourself cheap, nobody will buy you with a higher price. Put value on yourself. We are coming to the interest of, if interested in teaching, what is the level of motivation, protection, and encouragement available to our teachers to sustain their total interest for future services? We want to reevaluate what are those things that have been expected of the teachers by the community of learners, by the community of parents, by the community of professionals, even by the employer, by the government, by parents, and so on. Now, we need to read all this. I want to go to my last part of the presentation. Technologies and teaching in the 21st century. Permit me to add this to the curriculum. It's already there. We were told when the provost was presenting to us that even here there are graduates from online classes. Please, let's clap for the system. That is the road forward. That is the road forward. That is the future of education. That is the road to 2030. Does today's learner really need the teacher to learn the curriculum? I need answers to that. Does today's learners, or do today's learners need the teacher seated here to learn the curriculum? Okay, let me go on. Please put the answer in your mind. Maybe when questions time is, we'll be able to answer. Have the technology substituted the central role of the teacher in the class? I went to Togo. This topic came up for discussion. As I was presenting, there was the topic given to me, man and technologies. Who controls who? Do we control technology or technology controls us? We will know the answer. How can today's teacher cope with the challenges of teaching the 21st century learner? Our children have gone ahead of us. In fact, they have gone to learn more than their teachers. And they are waiting for the teacher in the corner of the class to make the least mistake. Come to my university. Somebody says, excuse me, sir, do you mean to say? So if the teacher is not standing, you just find yourself in a mess, a big mess. Because they don't write when they come to class. I used to challenge, why are you not writing? I said, please, just pick on. I didn't know they were putting me on record. I didn't know. I said, how will you read for yourself? Forget, leave that for us. Because they could read, they are totally ahead in space. They are going to buy space in the future. We are teaching them about the past, but they are learning about the future. And they are looking at us like this. We don't mean anything to these young learners, except we technologize, except we motivate, except we transform ourselves. So it's not enough to just say, I have a paper certificate. In fact, your certificate is not useful beyond the gates of this institution. It's just for you that makes you who you are. Why? Okay. What type of learning environment can trigger the interest of today's learners? It is not the traditional class system. They have pen pals. They have social pals. They have been on internet since they were born. If you have a certificate, improve on yourself. Put yourself in the learning process. There is no end of learning for a good teacher. You learn 24 hours. And especially the technologies, the day. What else can other school staff and parents do to pilot today's learner in the right way to grow in life. Concluding remarks. What do we need to avoid? We need to avoid immorality because we are models. What is online now is messy. Yes or no? It's very messy. Parents must stand up, not just sit up, and run after. You must interrogate the situation. There is no future if we don't do our role. What do we need to avoid? Violence, crime, cultism, fraud, indiscipline, living large. We need to avoid laziness, free attitude, drug abuse and addiction, armed robbery, kidnapping, prostitution, political and religious indoctrination, among others. They learn these things from us. Our shadow is vigilant. These children know what we are doing, and they are ready to do it more than we can do it, with technology aiding them. What do we need to pursue? Holistic development of the three domains: cognitive, affective, and psycho. Let's go back to the theories and learn and see now how we can apply. In fact, the times are hard and will become harder. How do we do it? Exemplary living. Living right and acting right always. Times have changed and skills are still changing, and so are the educational system and methods. Each generation of net citizens, they are warning us. E-teaching has commenced. Let's improve on it. Let's beef up our e-learning. Bring the e-books. Let's go through e-exams, e-data processing, e-computing, robotics engineering, robotics conferencing, e-messaging, e-communication, e-publishing, e-marketing, e-management, paperless offices, e-banking, e-cloud saving of massive documents, software engineering and information management. How do we produce the lawyers of the future in the next 5 years? How do we produce the accountant of the next 5 years? Are they going to start writing the type of exam we write? How do you produce the managers of tomorrow? How do you produce the teachers of tomorrow? Who will teach a 21st century citizen? Who is ahead? Like I've told you, there's what we call metaspace, metasphere. It's no longer atmosphere. It's no longer this terrestrial. It's not. They have gone to buy plots of land in the development of the mesosphere. There is what we call 5G technologies that we need to go back to, and I trust the provost of this institution and the management are there. There are always people we look up to in the society. Let's invest in technologies. In fact, there is no subject now that can survive technologies. Whether you are laboratories, smart libraries, smart technologies, artificial intelligence for personalized learning, experience, tele-learning, remote sensing, wireless technologies, virtual realities, and mobile and cloud classrooms. Even here in this Lagos, the point here, CMS school, they have interchange of lectures during the study hours with Harvard. You can just get to Magic Board and say, join the Harvard class. From the chemistry class, physics class, that they join America. And we are still you can't even boot your computer. Okay. We need careful planning for today's learners, not to race to ruin. I checked some things online. I can't report them in the open here. To the babies, they already know what a man does with a woman. To the babies. And there are some pigeons programs. You see, know what is going on online, that our children can now pose naked without shame. We need to go back to the values. We need to go back to ethics. How did we raise this generation how do we raise a generation of children without any morning fellowship, without any morning national school assembly prayers? Now we have changed prayers in front of our children to the second stanza of the national anthem. The road is, in fact, there is no future. No matter how long we stay or travel on the wrong road, we cannot get to the right destination. We must come back, sir. We must come back. I don't mind to come back and expatiate because my time is up. Now, I conclude. We need smart managers for smart organizations, for smart generation, while maintaining the core values. Where are the values? What will make my children to go and arrange themselves in a non-professional, non-comfortable way, and they are still comfortable doing the nonsense. Within the school premise, in the hostels, they are learning from us, and wrong values have told us our shadows are vigilant. In the face of all this, especially information explosion and knowledge revolution, can the teacher afford to fail to train and retrain? That's why your certificate becomes obsolete the moment you are given. Take it from me. Every 10 years, I retrain. Ask my students. I don't wait for number to come and tell me. I enroll for every available course, offline, online. Somebody will ask me, somebody even called me a permanent learner. Yes, because you want to be relevant. You must continue to learn. Don't say, I've just finished, then you go back to basic. Continue to explore. In the school system, sufficient equipment must be provided with all modern technological infrastructure, especially the 5G. I don't have all the time. On the flip side, if this change is inevitable, then the teachers among the pillars of education must be proactive in their understanding of the new wave 5G technology, as things will never remain the same again after the short while. Education 2030 is already beckoning at us. And the school system is the pathway to Education 2030. Nigeria has always been talking of Vision 2010, Vision 2000, Vision 2010, Vision 2020, Vision 2030. 2030 is how many years to come? Will it meet us still sitting and waiting for miracles to happen? God has stopped delivering miracles, especially to people here. We are the one who will now work on what God has given to us to bring about our own miracles. Sooner, there will be less demand for teachers whose experience is only to teach a subject. Don't say, I've just become... No, somebody can learn from this telephone in my purse without you being... Our children can pass without the curriculum from your teacher. This is the curriculum they need. And they are smart. They will learn other things on this curriculum. There is no subject that is not packaged on here. What else do we need a teacher to do? Now to add morals, to give the human face, to tell them where to go and where not to go, and to stay close to them. From the baby class, Mama, you say you couldn't say, Mati retire. Now, artificial intelligence, among other educational competencies, can handle multiple and diversified learners beyond what a teacher can do. These concerns call for a consideration of some capacity to upgrade, and the teachers must do that. Also, other educational, I have told you of 5G technologies. We went to China, in brief. I'll just close on that, so that I don't spend we went to China, and they took us to space. They took us to under the ocean to tell us that it's not just pass chemistry and physics, and then you are giving certificate. We even encourage cheating. We even pay. We pay. We pay somebody to come and write exam for our children. Our parents go out to go and look for. Our parents go out to go and look for mercenaries, and they are waiting in the universities. The future is bleak. Future is bleak. As I close, thank you. No one becomes anything in this world. I've said it. Unless having passed through teachers in life. I am a product of some teachers, and you are. Don't let's destroy the foundation. We can't build anything on the wrong foundation. Such is the importance of teachers as we traverse the semesters of our studies and our careers and our lifetime. That is why the teaching profession is very sacred. Don't lay another foundation. Build on the original. Follow the path of honor. Welcome to the embracing arms of the first generation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you give him a rounding applause? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A distinguished convocation lecture there, presented, very, very moving one, presented by Professor Stephen Oyebade from the Department of Education and Management, University of Lagos. Thank you very much. All the points have been noted. Very, very moving one towards the end. We are the shadow, and it's monitored by the children. Well, moving forward now, we like to call on the award on certificates and diploma. It's my pleasure to invite the Dean, School of Education. Please move close to me here as I call on the registrar of the college, who will invite the chairman, while the Dean of Students, the Dean of Education will invite the group of students for the conferment of certificates and diploma. The registrar, ma'am.
The Academic Board of the College, in consultation with the National Commission for Colleges of Education and the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, has resolved that the persons whose names shall be called by the Dean of Education have fulfilled the academic requirements of the college and have been found worthy in character and learning to be presented with their respective certificates and diplomas. I therefore call on the Dean of School to present the graduating students. I therefore call on the Dean of School to present the graduating students in the following order: Nigeria Certificate in Education, Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education, Professional Diploma in Education.
I doff my cap to the chairman, CSED Governing Council. We all, the graduating students here present in all the programs, stand and remain standing. The chairman, Ma, by the authority of the academic board, I have the honor to present to you these persons, standing and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, whose names appear in the list, who have successfully completed their programs of study and have been found worthy in character and learning to be awarded the Nigerian Certificate in Education, Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care Education, Professional Diploma in Education during the 2020-2021 academic students session. The graduates remain standing until you are admitted by the chairman.
I admit you all, and severally, into the Nigeria Certificate of Education, Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education, the Professional Diploma in Education of the Corona College of Education, Lagos. You may bow and take your seats. You are now officially permitted to switch your tassel to the left-hand side of your caps.
Everybody rise up and take your cap. And you now turn the tassel to the left. Thank you very much. You'll be coming out one after the other as they call you now for your present. I want to invite the provost, the chairman of the council, the chairman of the trust council to please step out as we welcome the new graduates. No. We'll flow with this one first.
Hello, we'll be coming in this order. The NC graduates. The NC graduates. The NC graduates, Adebeshin Kaisola, Esther. They are all here. Yes. Ajane Oluwa Sheun Feyitola. Happiness Ogogo. Obasa Bukola. Oduwole Adenike. Okoronkwo Nora Chinenye. Oji Chioma Winifred. Onwarieta Ogenetega Joy. Only these two. Then PDEC students should follow suit. Oluwakemi Agbaje. Diane Olatutu. Folashade Afolabi. Jumai Elizabeth. Love Adeyemi. Miracle Abraham. Obi Chinyelu. Olalekan Ugochi. Oloyede Christiana. Onyezukeme Ejinihi. Oweye Titilola. Shoyede Olayemi. Antonia Odufa. Alaba Mojisola Falana. Edwara Chiekezie. Gloria Okpanachi. Gloria Chinemema Olisa. Then the following, the PD students will follow. Adebayo Abimbola Johnson. Abiola Ayilagbe. Abiola Agbabiaka. Adebimpe Adebayo. Adeboye. Adebukola Adeboyiga. Adeola Ola. Adesomoju Adeanju Ajayi. Akeru Robert. Aminat Balogun. Anieke Musoro. Anne Oluwadamilare ní Ajumobi. Ayokumi Ogunayo. Ayomide Fadakite. Bosade Olusoto. Chiagoziem Osakadeon. Chijoke Ike. Chijoke Mbiwe. Chinenye Nwoko. Chinonso Ekurukwe. Christine Modi. Constance Georgewell. Courage Agbati. Daniel Erondo. Ejirogane Adekoya. Emmanuel Robert. Ezinne Agu. Folusho Alege. Frank Sense Odimegu. Grace Iniong, Grace Alasa, Ifeoluwa Akintude, Ifunanya Okaite, Ifunanya Ezedimbo, Isaac Kunle, Yesomi Dakpopo, Jemine Mejire, Joko Tola Obileye, Josephine Crawford, Joshua Chuku, Kayode Oleyede, Kem Asom Osai, Loretta Chinyenye, Ojimba, Lorraine Onyemari, Lukman Lawa, Maria Umeren, Mbelu Gift, Modupe Ali, Mubarak Orea Detu, Mujidat Salau, Nkechi Ukbebo, Oko Emanuela, Olabanji Olurin, Olalekan Abiola, Olarinwaju Talabi, Olawale Omotomo, Olawale Oshewa, Olalade Adekunle, Olufisaya Oshewa, Olusession, Oladuke, Olubumi Imora, Olukemi Adekoya, Oluwatosin, Olowoyeye Taiwo, Oluwa Tumise Awoyemi, Oluwa Yemisi Orioge, Oluwa Yomi Showmi, Oluwole Olajide, Omojefe Bereve, Omotowan Adikat, Omotolani Afolabi, Omoyemi Ira, Omozua Omosili, Oni Sito Dodo, Onyinyechi Oboho, Oladuni Oyekami, Pauline Victor Abulime, Praise Ogunliyi, Ruth Adeyemo, Shalewa Oguntade, Samson Jayola, Samuel Orija, Samuel Keke, Samuel Aboyeje, Susie Kelly, Taiwo Akilade, Temitope Alake, Thomas Lily, Uduak Malomo, Uyo Iwebu, Uzigwe Chika, Valentine Onyeka, Vic Deborah Popola, Victory Olaleka Mao, Vivian Aregozo, Yetunde Aramire Adejuwan, Yetunde Ogudei, Yusuf Oriami, Zainab Akitayo, Zainab Atobotele,
The registrar.
Jayola Samson, I called you. Jayola Samson, I called you. You are not listening. Look at your name.
But you will wait.
No.
They can go and sit down.
Yes, we are done. Where are the prices? Please, let's sort them.
When I
They should.
Are you the one? Yeah, Mr. Madu. When they call, they will bring it up. Mr. Madu, you're not now, so it's Mr. Teller. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Chairman, ma'am, I have the privilege to call upon the Dean of Students Affairs to present to you the following students who have distinguished themselves by winning special prizes in their respective fields of study. Dean, Students Affairs.
For the presentation of awards and special prizes, we have
We have to bring them out. Again, we want to invite the provost, the chairman of council, and the chairman of the trust council, and the CEO for this presentation of special awards, about 10 of them, please.
in no particular order, Chairman, Corona Schools Trust Council Prize, Best Overall Student in Professional Diploma in Education, Akero Robert Bassi. A round of applause, please. That's the best student in Professional Diploma in Education.
You are now locked on to the hottest DJ.
Next, Chairman, Corona College of Education, Council Prize, Best Overall Student in Nigeria Certificate in Education, Adebesi Koinsola Esther. Next is Chief Executive Officer's Prize, Best in Professional Qualification Examination Integrated, Victor Paulina Abulemi. That's CEO's Prize, Best in Professional Qualifying Examination Integrated. Next is Provost Prize, Best Overall Student in Language and Communication Skills, Professional Diploma in Education, Lukman Sunday Lawal, ably represented by Mrs. Hudeyi Abayomi. Next is Director of Education Prize, Best Overall Student in Teaching Practice, Adikat Olushesi. Director of Education Prize. Next is Dean Student Affairs Prize, Best Overall Student in Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education, Titilola Olaide Oweye. Next is the Registrar's Prize, Best in Professional Diploma in Education, Early Childhood Care and Education, Oluwakemi Ayodeji Adekoya. Keep clapping. Next is Deputy Provost Prize, Best in Professional Diploma in Education, Secondary Education course, Vic Deborah Oluwatoni Pokuola. Next, Dean School of Education Prize, Best Overall Student in Research, Project Writing in Professional Diploma in Education, Yetunde Ayoko Aromire Adejuwon. Aromire Adejuwon. Represented by Mr. Oloyede Aromire. Is he here? Okay, thank you. Last but not the least, the Buzzers Prize. The Buzzers Prize. Best Overall Student Professional Diploma in Early Childhood Care and Education Practicum. Christiana Omoleo Oloyede.
Congratulations to all the awardees, and we ask the members of the council to please return to their seats. Very quickly, before the induction on TRCN, I want to welcome all our head of school here present, Mrs. Grace Omo Agbekuse. Agbekuse. Omo Agbekuse, sorry about that. The grace is sufficient. Mrs. Adenike Onofeso, head of school, Ikoyi. Mrs. Olaiton Shognostri, and Mrs. Fumilola Olorushola, Victoria Island School. And also we have the principal of Corona Day Secondary School, Mr. Innocent. You are most welcome to our midst. Now we move straight to the induction program. I would like to bring up to the high table, but before that, I want all our students to rise as we sing the TRCN anthem. I think we have the tape, the TRCN anthem.
Teachers of Nigeria, oh teachers of Africa, teaching noble profession, it's time for transformation, it's time to restore glory, leading the transformation, leading
Teachers are great. No controversy. Teachers are great. No controversy. Teachers are great. A round of applause, a round of applause. Thank you very much. Let all be seated. In that same vein, I want to bring up to the stage the Executive Secretary of the Teachers Registration Council, our Father Professor Josiah Olusegun Ajiboye, to give us his address.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I just stand by the existing protocol? Because so many people have been standing on it for some time. And the thing may likely collapse if care is not taken. So let me stand by the already established, well-established protocol. But nonetheless, let me recognize the chairman of the Corona Trust, Corona School Trust Council, the Honorable Justice, who is here present. She was being introduced to me by my friend, that whether I used to know the Baba, you know, our father actually. And I think I remember very well. I remember him very well. He was one of those who were leading environmental conservation in our country several years ago. Several years ago. Our regards to Baba. Thank you very much for being there for us. And the chairman of the College of Education, Corona College of Education, CCED, okay? The chairman of the management board, the executive management of the Corona College of Education and Corona Schools. And we have the provost of the college also, the registrar. You can see something is very unique here. And I think that's why the college is being excellently run. If you look at the parade of the people at the helms of affairs here, they are all women. And it's therefore no surprise that the college is one of the highly rated colleges in Nigeria. Let me also respectfully recognize all the other members of the responsibility table and those who are here, especially our Professor Ajike Osoyin. I recognize you. Professor Osoyin is synonymous with early childhood education in Nigeria and the world. So you are recognized. When we are talking of early childhood education in Nigeria, one of the foremost names you mentioned is Professor Ajike Osoyin. So it's good to see you again, ma. And I also recognize the inductees of today, their parents and the well-wishers, and the gentlemen of the press. It actually gives me a great pleasure to be here personally today at this college for this convocation ceremony, and more importantly, for your induction ceremony. I think the last time I participated, it was an online, a virtual induction ceremony that I did. Well, I thought of it. In Lagos, as big as Lagos State is, I think I recognize about 3 colleges, private colleges of education. I was discussing with, what was the description, ma? CEO. I was discussing with the CEO before she reminded me that there's another college of education which used to be Catholic College of Education, I think it is, St. Augustine. But I said it seems that very recently it's becoming moribund. There are a few colleges of education, private colleges of education that you will recognize in Lagos, as big as Lagos is. And I want to put it on record that Corona College is perhaps one of the leading colleges of education in Lagos State. Even when you put the public colleges together with all the others,
you will give it to Corona College. And as a testimony to this fact, is the performance of your candidates in the last professional qualifying examination. For an institution to record 96%, it's not a mean feat. It's not a mean feat. Let me tell you, graduates of some universities their university gets 40-something%. No, it's so bad. And some colleges, you can't even, to the extent my governing board at a time said we should step down the result of one college and we should do a visit to that college to check whether they are actually running anything there. They scored 30-something%. It was so bad. We approved the results eventually, but we have to stop them from running our program. Yes, because it's marks of something else. But for this college, your 96% is not going unnoticed. And I also want to congratulate the lady who got the highest in that PQE examination. I want to address my mind to leadership of the college, the management, for doing an excellent job. We really want to thank you. This is how it should be run. And you are actually providing a very good example to this country. Believe you me, teaching profession is going places now. We are trying to do what you call a turnaround of the system. And I really appreciate the title of the lecture and the lecturer that you have invited today, looking at how to rebrand teaching profession. This is what we are doing at the level of the Teachers Regional Council of Nigeria. I was appointed by Mr. President in 2016, and I was given I finished my tenure of 5 years, July 31st last year, and the president invited me back to continue another 5 years. Immediately I finished my tenure, I went back to my classroom in the University of Ibadan. And yes, I started my classes again. On their own, they were the ones that called me and said, Prof, is it that we delay? Because I missed their call. They said, is it because we delay in releasing your letter? We are sorry. Please come back to take your position. And I want to say that since we have been appointed, we have been looking for ways of how to turn around the fortune of the Nigerian teachers. Because hitherto, teaching has been seen as an all-comers affair, where everybody who is not getting anything can just come in. But we said, no, we have to put a stop to this. Because we have realized that teaching actually is the mother of all the other professions. For goodness sake, we teach while others do what? Others learn. We are the nation builders. People normally say that no country can grow or develop beyond the level of its education. And we say that no education can grow or develop beyond the level of its teachers. The teachers hold the key to that development. And that's why the role of the teacher is very critical. And I want to say that with this government, with the Honorable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, and the President of the country, I really want to thank him. Because in 2020, you will see the array of approvals that Mr. President gave to the improvement of for the improvement of the welfare package of the Nigerian teachers. As at last 2 weeks, Friday, Mr. President signed to law the bill for the elongation of the years of service of the Nigerian teachers from 60 to 65. And also extension of the period of service from 40 to 45, from 35 to 40. And there are so many other packages. Now students who are reading education are going to begin to enjoy again what you call the bursary allowance for education students. And also, teaching practice allowance will now be paid to education students and their lecturers through the third fund. And believe you me, beginner teachers now will now start from grade level 9, not level 8. And NCE holders will now start from grade level 8 instead of level 7. All these are part of the approvals. Before I left Abuja a few days ago, I was at the National Assembly, precisely at the House of Representatives. We are looking for ways how to strengthen the role of the Teachers Regional Council of Nigeria. The committee is being chaired by Honorable Professor Ihe Obere. who is the chairman of the House Committee on Education, Basic and Services. And we are trying to look at ways of how to strengthen the role of the TRCN as a regulatory body. Because we have discovered that if you want to get it right with education, you must get it right with the teachers. Quality teachers determine quality education. And today, we are trying to change the story from this girl has not been able to get any job. Can she please manage teaching? No. Teaching is not a job to be managed. Like what the registrar said, in a society where their best brains do not want to be teachers, their children will be taught by idiots. In a society where their best brains do not want to be teachers, their children will be taught by idiots. If we think we have escaped it, your children have escaped it, what of your grandchildren? And that's why we have to be concerned about the quality of the teachers that we produce. And I'm glad that the quality of teachers coming out from this college are those ones that one can be proud of. Believe you me, opportunities now abound for teachers globally. There's what they call teacher migration, teacher mobility. Just about 2 months ago, and let me say this, Nigerian teachers are going in droves to several countries. Canada is the major country that takes the highest number of Nigerian teachers now. I signed the letter of professional standing. If you are inducted today with your certificate and license, you can request for letter of professional standing if you apply to any teaching council there. We will issue you that letter, and you are recognized as a professional teacher, and you are accorded the recognition all over the world. From Canada to Texas in the U.S. to all the states in the U.S. and every other place. Just about 2 months ago, I had a meeting, a virtual meeting with the leadership of UK Teaching Council. The UK Teaching, Ian Parker. Ian Parker is their registrar. I had a meeting with them just about 2 months ago. Because UK has exited EU, they will now start taking Nigerian teachers. Not just ordinary teachers, teachers who are digitally literate, like yourselves. You know, when the lecturer was presenting his lecture, he talked more about technology. And I was thinking, the question is, will technology replace teachers? And I said no. Technology will not replace teachers. But teachers who know how to use technology will replace those who do not know how to use it. So as you are 21st century teacher, you must be technologically savvy. You cannot afford to remain a BBC teacher. You know a BBC? A born before computer teacher. You cannot afford to be a born before computer teacher. You know, when we started the professional qualifying examination, when I came to TRCN, when I got there, you know what they normally do before? They will just bring certificate from any institution, including some institutions. They will just bring the certificate and they will be registered by TRCN. I say, Shegun Ajiboye, I will never do this. I walked straight to the Honorable Minister. I said, Malam, you know what? I can't do this, sir. People, if you want to be a lawyer, you will go to law school. If you want to be a chartered accountant, you either pass ICANN or ANAN. In TRCN, they would just walk in with certificate. And that was what they were doing in TRCN before I got there. I told Malam, I said, I know continue this. Malam said, what are you doing? I said, we are introducing exams. And we categorize the exam. Category A for PhD holders, B for masters, C for first degree, D for NCE, which is the minimum teaching qualification in Nigeria. And we developed the modules. And we developed the questions. Some people said they thought I will do paper and pencil exam. That was where even my own directors, they say, when I said no, I won't do paper and pencil, they said this man will fail. I said, if my children transiting from primary school to secondary, we do CBT exam, I will not introduce paper and pencil exam. And that was how the PQE was introduced. And today, let me report to the whole world that the professional qualifying examination has come to stay. Even Nigerians who are in diaspora, do you know they write the exam now? Anywhere you are in the world, we will set the exam for you, and we can monitor you in Nigeria where we are, because we will ask you to use a laptop with that has webcam. We will be monitoring you, and you will not see us. There was one where the husband wanted to whisper to the to the wife. We caught them and we canceled the paper. So globally now, Nigerians in diaspora everywhere, now all the institutions in Nigeria, before anybody can now take the TRCN certificate and license, you must pass that probation, including professors. I am saying this. Including professors. Before you now get the TRCN, professors do fail. I'm telling you, professors are failing the exam. Let me say this, that look, what you have passed through in this college is to prepare you as 21st century teachers. Our guest lecturer told us, the children we teach, they are digital immigrants. They are digital natives. They are digital natives. They were born into the digital age. We are digital immigrants. And that's why we need to buckle up. We need to buckle up so that we can catch up with them. We have been seeing some negative things coming out from some institutions. We have to be able to beat that as teachers. And that's why I want you to see yourself as professionals. You should be able to raise up your head anywhere you are. Let me tell you the truth. Some of us have never done any other thing other than teaching in our lives. I read first degree, teacher education. Master's, teacher education. PhD, teacher education. What can I go do again? And I want to tell you that with this teacher education, I have gone to every part of the world. So, as teachers, you have the best opportunities in life. And in these days, when we are talking of teacher mobility and migration, you have opportunities everywhere. As they are looking for engineers, they are looking for teachers. In Canada, in anywhere you want to go, please, the sky is just the beginning. I want to assure you, you have gone through the crucible of prescribed knowledge in this college. You build on it for yourself. Look at the continuing professional development programs that you can attend, online training programs that you can attend to enhance your skills as teachers so that you will be able to compete. You have the Martina Teachers Award. We have the Global Teachers Prize. We have so many awards all over. Africa AU now has introduced the Teachers Prize, African Union Teachers Prize. You can compete for all this. Please, this is the era for the Nigerian teachers to be able to shine. Once again, let me congratulate you for having gone this far, and let me wish you all the best. Let me say that the oath that you are going to take this afternoon, the oath you are taking is very serious, because you cannot lie on oath. There are certain things you cannot do. My Lord is here. They say, me Lord. There are certain things you cannot do on oath. You cannot lie on oath. There are certain things you cannot get involved in. Okay? And that's why when you take the oath, you take it very seriously. As you enter into the profession, let me wish you a successful career in teaching. God bless you. Yes, I do. Okay. Can the inductees then rise? Please rise. And please remain standing. At this juncture, I want you to dress more properly by putting your caps and everything. I know you have been presented by the dean to the chairman of the council, so there is no need for another presentation. We just go straight to the oath, teacher's oath of allegiance. And when I say I, please put your name, okay? I do solemnly affirm that I'll be faithful, loyal, and bear true allegiance to the teaching profession that as a registered teacher, I will discharge my duties honestly, to the best of my ability, and faithfully, in accordance with the provisions of the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, as Captain 3 of 2004, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the dignity of the teaching profession. So help me God. So help you God. Amen. Now let me formally admit you. This is formal admission of the inductees by the registrar. Having been found worthy in learning and character by your institution, and by this I mean the Corona College of Education, and having taken the teacher's oath of allegiance, I, Professor Josiah Olusegun Ajiboye, the Registrar Chief Executive of the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, by the power vested on me by the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, Decree 31 of 1993, now Cap 3 of 2004, hereby formally admit you into the teaching profession with all the obligations, rights, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Please have your seat. Kindly have your seat. And let me invite the chairpersons, chair trust, chair council, provost, and the CEO. Let me invite them to... what we want to do actually is what we call ceremonial presentation of certificates. We have the certificate of all the new teachers, brand new teachers. Yes, they are no longer inductees. We have your certificate and all the licenses here. License of practice. We have everything. Everywhere we go, we normally go with them. But one thing, we don't know you personally. You were registered by the college. And that's why we are going to hand over everything to the college. It's through them you will collect all your certificates and the licenses. But this one is what we call the ceremonial presentation. We'll just give a few.
Abdulliman Victor Paulina. Abdulliman Victor Paulina. Let's appreciate her. Let's appreciate her. Adebesin Koyinsola Esther. Adebesin Koyinsola Esther.
Adebesin Koyinsola Esther. Congratulations.
Olushesi Adikat Omotanwa.
Olushesi Omotanwa.
Olushesi Omotanwa. Alasa Grace Ajemego.
Alasa Grace Ajenego.
And finally, Robert Akeho.
Robert Akeho.
Formal handing over of the certificates and licenses, sir. The letter is... Yes, sir.
And the licenses.
We now have all the certificates and the licenses here. And it's through you that register them, and we're handing over to you. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. While they are going back to their seats, we want to bring up stage the want to bring on the best graduating student to give his valedictorian speech. Best graduating student to give the valedictorian speech.
Sorry, mute here. Oh my God.
Quickly. Please come here. Just go to the admission.
Just hold on a second.
Can we have the council members once more, just for a group photograph with the... Yes. Yes, sir. Prof.
I know they move that way. Don't make me move that way. Me, I know one sleep for highway. For you cross gas, look your sideways. Me, I know come Lagos for child's play. So I say them they find me. For the long time I've been silent. I don't run I've been styling. But they think say I'm in hiding. Cause they don't know how to find me. I be on no Zumba, by the way. I be on no Zumba, by the way. I be on no Zumba.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We now have the valedictorian here to give his short speech.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Chairman, Member of the Governing Council, Registrar, Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, Principal Officers of the College, Academic Board members, fellow graduating students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me intense pleasure to stand before you all on behalf of my fellow graduating students on this long-awaited day. First, I'm grateful to the Almighty God for giving us the grace and ability to complete this program, as well as the privilege to commemorate this special event, and for offering us a new chapter of lifelong opportunities. I would like to express my profound gratitude to all my lecturers and members of faculties who ensured that lectures were delivered in a manner that was interactive, intellectually stimulating, intuitive, and ensured clarity of comprehension. Most importantly, Mr. Modi, Dean, School of Education, and Mr. Teller, Dean of Student Affairs, for providing us with excellent education. To my project supervisor, Dr. Kashmir Ekwerike, for your patience and support. My gratitude also goes to beloved members of my family who made deep sacrifices and showed empathy, provided encouragement, support, and made me believe in my ability to progress and complete this program. Also, my course-mates, some of who have become lifelong friends, and they are also not left out. You were group supporting pillars. You stood all by me, and you were a source of encouragement, helping me to overcome fears the anxieties we experienced during this awesome journey. Indeed, standing on your shoulders as giants has helped to make this day a reality. Many of us began this program with great excitement, anticipation, and apprehension. This was in the context of varied experiences, expectations, news that our family members, friends, and social media has informed us about. It felt like we were walking into an unwritten book, anxious to fill its page with stories, little realizing that these pages will be penned by none other than our cumulative experiences, actions, and decisions. Despite a highly intensive program that has to be delicately balanced with our career, family life, and social commitments, we were able to adapt and evolve while attempting to obtain our objective. Some days it felt like gladiators. For the assignments, the tests, the exams, we were able to achieve these only through tears, sweat, and blood. But today we can certainly declare that we have achieved our set goal, and we are most delighted to have accomplished this. Receiving our qualification of professional diploma in education from a prestigious institution, no other than the Corona College of Education, is no mean feat. The experience we gathered at the time when the world was facing a global crisis and pandemic, it was coupled with our localized challenges of high-cost internet access, poor electricity supply. But this has no doubt provided us with skills which has invariably improved our capacities. We have gained useful skills needed to govern our lives and institute, and this is reason enough to celebrate. This would not be possible without the help of our dedicated lecturers who were always available and willing to go over and beyond their official hours of call for calls of duties. Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Corona College of Education has been able to prepare and provide teachers with quality education, with which we can lean on as we navigate a rapidly changing world, offering educational opportunities by introducing courses that can be studied online, permitting more flexibility than the traditional classroom approach. Our experience in Corona College of Education has given us the opportunity to learn and grow as individuals, instilling in us values such as discipline, determination, confidence, knowledge, practical skills, and a sense of direction, among others. Equipping the 21st century teacher with necessary knowledge and training in readiness for crucial roles which will play in society development, and most importantly, our ability to become transforming agents that will help improve the gap in our national education sector. For me, I have learned an important lifelong lesson of teamwork, collaboration, knowledge sharing, support, and courage, proving that if you can conceive it in your mind and put your hand and shoulder to the task, then you can certainly achieve it. I'm sure we will not measure our time here in years, but rather in the connections we have formed and the experiences we have shared and created. It has indeed been an amazing time on the college, both intellectually and socially. I'm convinced that one thing that kept us going was that we loved what we did. We always talked about our passion for our cause and made millions and one jokes about it. However, without the passion for which we were learning, we would probably not have come this far. For those sleepless nights, painstaking preparation, and endless Zoom tutorials, the fears, the tears, the pains we experienced, as well as the sacrifices we forced our loved ones to make, today begins the crowning of it all in this lifelong achievement and benefit that we accrue from becoming a certified true-breed Corona College of Education qualified professional teachers. This is also evident in the number of graduates of this program and the success attained during the Teachers' Council exam. I would like to conclude with a quote from Albert Einstein. A life not lived for others is not worth living. This postulates that our education is of no value without applying the knowledge and abilities we have gained to a worthwhile goal that has a beneficial impact on the rest of the world. I am certain that the class of 2021 is capable and meeting this high bar and will achieve greatness as professional teachers. At this medium, I want to encourage mothers, mothers who have young ones. Do not feel that, oh, after I've had children, I cannot go back to education. I'm standing before you today as a mother of 5 and the best graduating student. Once again, my profound gratitude go to the entire faculty and the staff of the program. To my classmates, Ejiro, Ifoma, Oyinka, Mr. J, and others, I will say, see you at the top. And to those who may wish to tread this path in future, I can assure you that your best selves will be revealed if you diligently apply yourself to this program. To the lecturers and faculties, please continue to improve the program content and do not drop the ball. Thank you.
You are
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The valedictorian speech there, given by the best graduating students. We would like to invite the representative of Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education to present their goodwill message. The provost is here to receive your message, and members of staff and students. In the same vein, we'll call on the Deputy Provost, Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education, sir.
On behalf of my provost and the acting vice chancellor of Lagos State University of Education, I want to really appreciate what you are doing here. I was here last year, but this year is unique. The performance is extraordinary. And I don't have a doubt about that because I know the quality of the provost of this college is a great mentor, and I love you. Yes, though I don't have the paper of my goodwill message, but I want to confirm that you are doing well. And my VC and my provost said that I should wish you more success in your College of Education. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. In the same vein, I will invite the representative of the provost, African Church College of Education, Mrs. Eno Dairo, to present our goodwill.
Thank you. On behalf of the provost and the college management, we wish Corona College of Education a warmest congratulations on your 4th convocation ceremony. We are happy to share in the joy and excitement of your graduation, and we are so happy and proud of the institution to support teacher education in Nigeria. We all join hands in the sustenance and revitalization of teacher education program. We covet our prayers and wishes to the leadership of this school, the graduates and their families. Once again, we say congratulations on these outstanding achievements. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The letter. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go to round off now, we call on the registrar who invites the chairman, Corona School Trust Council, the registrar.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no problem. Chairman, ma'am. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and bounden duty to invite the chairman to declare the 4th convocation ceremony of the Corona College of Education, Lagos, closed. No, sorry, this is Wait, so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was what you. Okay, sorry. Yes, yeah. Chairman, ma'am, distinguished guests, it is my honor and privilege to invite the chairperson, Corona Schools Trust Council, Honorable Justice R.I.B. Adebiyi, to deliver her address to the Assembly.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll stand on all existing protocol as the registrar wants to send us off earlier than planned so that we don't take up too much time. Distinguished members of the High Table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our sparkling new teachers, good afternoon. On behalf of the trustees and the governing board of Corona Schools Trust Council, I must congratulate you all very warmly for your achievement today. I congratulate especially the valedictorian, the mother of 5, on the achievement. All awardees, your family members, friends, chairman of council, the provost, registrar, and other council members, faculty, staff, and the entire college community on this occasion. This has been a challenging year, coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic. The resultant economic crisis has greatly eroded the purchasing power of existing and prospective students. This makes the accomplishment of today's graduating students even more special. We, the members of the Trust Council, are very, very proud of you and your achievements. I do hope you have had a productive and exciting time with us at CSED and have enjoyed your time with us. I am in no doubt that the skills you have acquired, though they might seem to be expired skills, but they have set you in good stead and have prepared you to hit the ground running in this as robust 21st century educators, and that you will continue to make us proud. Please stay in touch with your Corona family and continue to be worthy ambassadors of CSED. I must acknowledge especially your family and friends and those who have provided support behind the scene to make your CSED experience a success. I would like to seize this opportunity on behalf of the trustees and governing board of the Trust Council to congratulate the new chairman of the board of CSED, Dr. Alero Roberts. Congratulations, as you have superintended over your first convocation ceremony of the college. We wish you a successful and impactful tenure as you move the college to even greater heights. Dr. Roberts takes over from Mr. Adedotu Suleiman, who steered the affairs of CSED over the last 4 to 5 years. Mr. Suleiman recently retired from the governing board, having attained the age of 70. He served the Trust Council, the governing board, diligently, faithfully, and meritoriously. He was once the honorary treasurer and chairman of the governing board for 8 years, and an invaluable member of the Trust Council. He remains a trustee of the Trust Council. I must thank other members of the CSED board here, particularly Dr. Lawal, who I know of name, but I never put a face to the name. We're actually co-workers in the conservation space, as we both serve on the Nigerian Conservation Foundation. Thank you very much, Dr. Lawal, and other members of the council. I must, on behalf of all of us here, sincerely, very, very sincerely, thank our guest lecturer, Professor Stephen Oyebade, for the enlightening, cerebral, thought-provoking, futuristic, practical, and passionate lecture. I know that we don't have our notebooks with us to jot down all the points that he raised, but I hope you were able to record it, as some of his students had been doing in the past so that you can play it back in future and dwell over all the issues that he has raised. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. I must then specially thank our senior brothers in teacher training. Note, teacher training, not in the provision of primary and secondary education. The Adeniro Gusoya College of Education, who have already projecting into the future as a university. We thank you, and we thank especially the Deputy Provost, Dr. Adebayo, who is with us today. Thank you very much. We thank you for your guidance, for your leadership, and your support of CSED. We also thank the African Church College of Education for your support and for being here today. Thank you very much indeed. We deeply and deeply appreciate and commend the Teacher Registration Council of Nigeria through the Chief Executive, Professor Josiah Ajiboye, who was with us and has left, for your support and validation of the Corona College of Education. I must especially thank you for the invaluable work you are doing in improving the quality of teacher training, the lot of teachers, the teaching profession, and by so doing, the standard of education with its antecedent positive effects on the society at large. I must also thank and congratulate the Provost, Dr. Mekulia, the Registrar, Mrs. Omoli, the faculty, one of our adjunct lecturers who's with us from another Big Brother school, institution, University of Lagos, Professor Ajike Osoyin. Thank you very much. The management team, the Convocation Planning Committee of this August occasion, under the able leadership of Mr. Okpeodu Tella. Where's Mr. Tella? Thank you very much for a job well done, for turning out this fourth set of remarkable graduates, and for this wonderful, well-organized, and successful event. Many congratulations. Once again, I congratulate all our brand new, they say chassis, is that correct? Chassis teachers. The entire Corona school system, congratulations to us all. Wish you every success. Remember, as you go, nothing whatsoever is impossible with God on your side. Many congratulations. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, the Chairman, Corona Trust Council. And I'll bring up the registrar for announcements.
Thank you. Maybe all listen to these as students, please. The announcements are for you. The video of the ceremony is available on our YouTube, and it can be linked. The link will be sent to all the groups. After the procession, all students should please remain seated so that you can collect your TRCN certificates and licenses. Yeah. While you're waiting for the certificates, you can now take your individual photographs behind the banner on the stage. All students are expected to take their individual photographs. It's for the college's collection. Thank you very much.
We have to invite the registrar. We have to invite the Chairman Council for.
Chairman, ma'am, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and bouncing duty to invite the chairman to declare the fourth convocation ceremony of the Corona College of Education, Lagos, closed.
Chairman of the Trust Council, the Corona College of Education Governing Council, Academic Board, distinguished guests, I now declare the fourth convocation ceremony of the Corona College of Education, Lagos, closed.
The procession will now leave in reverse order. The procession will now leave in reverse order. All the graduates to remain seated. Graduates to remain seated immediately after the Academy Board and Council procession. We are taking the council members and management of CSED